the way you should think about your carry-on bag when you're going to a marathon is anything that you need on race day, you need to keep close to you on the airplane. So if for some reason the airline loses all of your luggage, you'd still have your carry-on bag and you would still be able to complete your race because you have all your essentials with you. So I got this really fun backpack for Christmas from my dad. It says the 2025 Boston Marathon, Bank of America. So I'm going to use it as my carry-on bag, a little bit of swag for the race. So the first thing would be that I would need to pack. The first thing I would need to pack is my watch and my charger. But realistically, I never take it off, like ever. You can probably tell. But the charger is the most important thing. So I would definitely keep that close to me and keep that in my bag. I'm going to put it on so I feel safe. Next up would be my shocks. These are also the Boston Marathon ones. My husband got these for me. And once again, most important thing would be the charger. And these new shocks have the charger that goes with my phone and a lot of other things. So it actually makes it pretty convenient. So if I did leave this charger, I more than likely would have my cell phone charger so I could still charge them. And I have the case so I don't destroy them on the way there. Next up in most essential, most important things would be my outfit that I plan to race in. So got my sports bra. Got my top. It has some pockets on the sides and it has a pocket in the back. I don't think I'll use those pockets, but it's nice to know they're there just in case I need them. And then also I have my racing shorts and they have a ton of deep pockets, and I will put all my gels and my cell phone in these shorts. And I don't plan on wearing a fanny pack, which will be the first time running a marathon that I haven't worn a fanny pack, but I did 2 of my 20-mile training runs in these shorts, and I put the fuel in the pockets and my cell phone in the other, and it worked fine. So hopefully this is a good plan. The next thing that's important to bring are my little bib boards. I got these cute gate bib boards in a swag bag for the Gate River Run. I'm going to bring these, and then I'm also going to bring some safety pins just in case. I like to have extra things just in case I lose something. I'll have them. And I imagine at the expo when I pick up my race number, they will have more safety pins, so I'll have more than I need, but it's always important to have those because you have to secure your bib on some way. All right, so that's my racing outfit, and then another important part of your racing outfit would be to have socks. These are my lucky socks. I've worn them for my first 2 marathons that I raced. These are the socks that I wore, so I'm going to consider them lucky, and I'm going to wear them again. And then these are the shoes that I plan to race in. My cat is sniffing the camera. Bernard, psst, come on, don't do that. No, no. So you got to have your racing shoes, so I'll put those in my bag too. Where are they? I'm also bringing another pair of socks. I guess I don't have those out here. Just in case the one pair gets wet before the starting line, it's always nice to have dry socks. And along the lines of keeping your feet dry before the race, I will be wearing my trainers to the starting line. These are the ones that I trained for the marathon in, so they're all worn out and they're ready to be donated. So I'll wear these until I get to my corral, and then I'll switch. Bernard, come on. I will switch into my racing shoes. A lot of Facebook groups that I'm in for the Boston Marathon in particular suggest that you wear your racing shoes around your neck, and then, especially if it's raining, put a poncho over your racing shoes and your racing outfit so you can stay as dry as possible. And New England is known for having unpredictable weather. Right now the forecast says no rain, but you never know, so I'm going to bring some ponchos. I have extras because we go to Disney World all the time, so I have extra ponchos here, and I'm going to bring them, and then I could always share with somebody if they need a poncho. All right, another part of my racing gear is my hat. I will be wearing a hat. I got this from my sister, and it is all Boston themed, so it matches my, the weekend. And it's wet right now because I washed it and I'm drying it, so it'll be fresh for the race today. That's all my racing gear. Another thing that I will need on race day is my throwaway clothes. So for most major marathons and Disney marathons do this too. If it's cold outside, a lot of people like to wear warm clothes, but they don't want to wear them for the race. So I went to Goodwill and I got this very nice warm sweatshirt. And I got these unicorn pajama pants. They're all $2. And I'll be wearing these on the way to the race. We have to ride a school bus all the way up to where the race starts, and it might be cold. So I'll be wearing these, and then when the race is about to start, I will take these off and discard them, and they donate them to charities in Boston. So that makes you feel good that you're helping other people, and then you don't have to take care of all your stuff, and you don't have to lose, an expensive jacket that you might want to keep. And then a few other things that my cat's helping me with. I'm going to bring one of my little space blankets that I got at a Run Disney race. And it's sad I'm going to leave it there, but I am running the Dopey Challenge in January, so I know I'll get a few more of these. So I'm going to bring this. If it's cold, I can use it as a blanket, wrap it around me to stay warm. And if it is raining, the ground will be wet, so I can put this on the ground and sit on it to stay dry. The same idea for this garbage bag that I'm going to bring is if it's raining, I can lay this down if I need more space. Also, if you don't have a poncho and you have a garbage bag, you can just cut a little hole right here for your neck, and then you can wear your garbage bag as a poncho and stay dry as much as possible. The last race I ran was at Disney, and it was pouring down rain, and I did not have anything to stay dry, and I was a little bit miserable. It was cold and wet, so it would be nice to stay prepared. So that is a good hack. Also for race day, I have all my fuel here. These goo packets, I will be wearing them in my beautiful shorts. And I also am bringing extra for this race because the last marathon I ran, I dropped 2 of them when I was trying to open them. I was wearing gloves and it was very cold, and so it's nice to bring extra, and then on the off chance that somebody running next to you needs one, you can also share with them, and that would be very nice. Pay it forward. Let's see. Oh, along the lines of gloves, so far the weather looks like it's going to be okay, like in the 40s, but I have gloves, and if it's cold enough, I will be wearing them, and then you can always throw them down and they will donate them, so you don't have to keep them on the whole race. But if, a lot of people, their extremities get cold and it's hard to stay warm, so you would just put these, throw them down, and whenever you get warm enough. I also got these arm warmers, just in case it's really cold and I don't want to wear, a jacket the whole race. I can wear arm warmers, and then I can discard those the same way. I thought they would be the right color blue, but they are not. But it's okay. I'll take them off before the finish line if I'm still wearing them. But I doubt that I will wear them because the weather report looks like it's going to be fine. A few other things for race day. I have Vaseline to help with chafing. And it's a little tiny container. It's like 1.75 ounces, so I can carry that easily on the airplane. And then I also have these happy toes. I have a propensity to lose toenails when I'm running long distances, so I'll rub this all over my toes to prevent that from happening, hopefully. I have some Noon hydration packs, tablets, so I'll put those in my water. Stay hydrated. Flying may dehydrate you, so I will be using these throughout the weekend, and then obviously after the race, because I'll need to replenish my fluids before I drink my Sam Adams. I have some extra hair ties. Never can have too many of these. And I have chapstick. I have a lot of chapstick that I will bring with me because My lips get dry when I'm running, so that is good to have. And I will bring my sandals. It's just nice to have them. It's not like I have to have them, but it's nice to have them, so I wouldn't want them to get lost. And then this will be really nice after the race because I like to take my socks and shoes off and just wear my sandals. And then lastly for the plane, this is not I have to have it, but I like to bring books wherever I go. And this is the Boston Marathon Handbook by Mark Paulina. And since it's my first Boston Marathon, I wanted to find out as much as I could about it. And this has been really helpful, and especially the parts about the hills and the various terrains that you will encounter. So I've already read this one, but I'm going to bring it again because it's motivating to me. And then Choosing to Run by Des Linden. She won the 2018 Boston Marathon. It was like raining, and it was a really hard day, and I've heard this is very motivating. So I'm going to bring it. I got it for Christmas, and I'm finally going to read it on the airplane. Just two other things that I am going to bring on the airplane: hand sanitizer and a mask because I don't want to get sick. And all of these things are things that you could bring for any marathon, but it just happens to be we're heading to Boston tomorrow, so I thought it'd be fun to share my carry-on items that I will be bringing to Boston.